Good morning, world. Oh, my legs. Come on, Moose. I'm gonna go hang out somewhere over here. I want to go check some stuff. That's good. Good morning, everybody. Just the last little bits of doing her daily training. And I don't usually stream it this early on a Thursday afternoon or morning. Calling it afternoon. Right, Moose? Are you asking me something? I don't know. What do you want? You want something from me? Is that what you want? You want me to throw this? You do. I got it. I know what you want. You want me to do that? Oh, goodness me. Boy, do I have some stories today. Oh. I'm literally just setting up. Oh, man. So, yesterday, went out after I streamed for a little bit, and my neighbor took me down to the lake. He brought his two rifles. We went duck hunting. Got a duck, 2 ducks in fact, and I got some breast meat. I'm gonna probably fry up in a little bit for breakfast. But that's not the story. That's the boring part. Uh, my buddy, he's a bit of a hunter, and he's one heck of a good shot, and he's got a permit for a single wolf this year. And we've got roaming packs of wolves. And I kept mentioning I would love to get an animal pelt, like a bear pelt next year when it's hunting season, or like a wolf pelt or some sort of pelt, and make a really nice warm blanket. 2 o'clock this morning, I hear bang, 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 bang at my door, and screaming, "Rob, you there? Rob, you there? You there?" This is coming from a very thick Caribbean accent. Aubrey is Caribbean. So he had a permit. He got the tag for a single wolf this year. And last night he got the wolf. It was up the hill. Just there was the whole pack there, and they've been terrorizing his chickens. They've been terrorizing his goat. I'm fantastic. There's about 7 of them, and he got one last night. I've asked him if I can bring the phone up there and jump on his internet to stream. I'm going to be doing a video of it because he doesn't know how to clean animal like that. He doesn't know how to skin the animal. And guess what? It's something I know how to do. I did that so many times as a kid. I'm really good, Reed. How are you? So that's my job today, is to skin a wolf. And he said he wants the meat. And we're going to go up there. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to make it a members-only video because I'm pretty sure if I make that public, I'm not only going to get a community guideline strike, but I'm going to lose the entire channel. So I'll make it a hidden video. If you guys want to see it, I will give it to you personally or make it members only. But he's also given me the permission to stream up there today when we barbecue. Wolf. Today I'm going to be eating wolf steaks. I never thought that's something I would say in my entire life, but I'm going to be eating wolf steaks. So yeah, that's the story. I've never tanned a hide before, but I've been doing research on how to do it. I can make a quick setup to do it. It's fairly looks fairly easy. To you got to salt it for a day, dry it out a bit, get it on a tanning rack, and tanning rack is literally a box with some string in it. I've got the twine to stretch it, and you have it bake out in the sun. You stretch it to as maximum stretchy as you can, and you keep tightening over like 3 or 4 days, and that tans the leather so it doesn't rot. And it's a big wolf. Like there's a lot of there's a lot of fur on the animal. Good morning, Southern Dave. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with the wolf's pelt, and it's a beautiful animal. He brought it down. Kind of broke my heart. Kind of makes you think like it's a dog, but that ain't no dog. That ain't no dog. But I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm either gonna turn it into a really nice fluffy blanket or a coat. Again, it's a huge pelt, and I believe there's enough material on it for me to make a real wolf for a jacket with a hood and everything, and nothing of it's gonna go to waste. I'm gonna process the bones we were talking about. I know how to do that to get all the marrow out of it and process the bone into just the bone, and you can use it for handles of knives or different tools. And none of the animal's going to go to waste, but it's kind of neat. I've never had wolf before, and that's going to be today. And morning from up here in Canada, Dave. Eh? Just figured I'd jump on and say, give some of the good news while I wait for my neighbor to wake the fuck up. A different neighbor. I went over to see if he's there. I need to borrow his phone. I don't have a working cell phone here. My phone doesn't work, at least. It was in the camper, in the antenna, but the service is dead anyways. I didn't renew it because I've got the Starlink now. But yeah, that's so freaking neat. Good morning, Jen. My neighbor got a wolf last night, and the man is an amazing shot. So up the hill, my buddy Aubrey, he's a man from the Caribbean. He's got like 10 chickens, 2 turkeys, a goat, and we've had a pack of wolves terrorizing the area, and he's lost a couple chickens to the wolves, but he has a permit to hunt a wolf this year. And last night he got one, and I swear the man is the best shot I've ever seen. He said he was about 50 yards away from the coop. He was on his back porch that he built himself. And right between the eyes, so the pelt is completely undamaged. And yeah, today we're gonna do some wolf steaks up at his place. I'm gonna try to put the video as a members only video of skinning the wolf. I don't want to break community guidelines and lose the channel, but I'm going to take the wolf pelt. Nothing's going to go to waste of it. Today we're going to do a barbecue of wolf steaks. And I'm going to use the bone for something, but he says I can take the pelt if I skin it and help him process the meat. And I'm either thinking of making a really big, comfortable, fluffy blanket out of it, or go all pimping and make a wolf poncho or coat. I think a wolf fur coat would be cool, so I can walk down the street with my cane, or as I call it, my pimp stick, and be like, yeah. Well, the thing is, there's no predators for the wolf here, so the populations get really big. If they don't issue permits, they'll destroy all the food sources. Like, unfortunately, there are no longer natural predators for them up here. Yeah, no, the blanket will be warm, but I'm really thinking either a poncho or a coat. I like to sew. It'll be a nice little project. I might even go ahead and once I get the pelt tanned and stretched and tanned and felted, I might use the head section of it for a hood for either myself or my dog. Give her a wolf hoodie for my dog. I think that'd be hilarious. Or use it for the yeah. Well, I know it's gonna be tough, and you got it. They're a carnivore, and I like gamey meat. It's just, yeah, you have to be very careful with carnivores' meat, is because they do have parasites. You don't eat carnivorous meat raw, or rare, or medium. It's well fucking done every time, and it's usually better in a stew. It, you know how big a Saint Bernard is? Bigger than that. He was a chunky boy. A younger one too, big beefy guy. Honestly, there's going to be enough material after it's stretched and tanned for me to make a coat out of, a me-size coat. And I'm thinking that's a good idea for, my winter wear. I could turn Moose into a coat, but she'd only make like a mitten or two. Right, Moose? Yeah, that was my night last night. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. Bang, bang, bang. You gotta see what I got. You gotta see what I got. He usually comes down with rabbits and stuff for me because he doesn't like the taste of rabbit meat. And I've been. He doesn't know how to skin animals. He's an incredible shot, but that's what you do when you're in the army for so long as he was. But he doesn't know how to skin the animal, so he usually brings them to me, and I process it for him. Uh, he's been giving the meat to his neighbor, and he's been right now. He's got what, 7 or 8 rabbit pelts in sitting rock salt curing, and with that pelt, yeah, we got to start stretching and tanning. Well, I'm thinking now, like, either the teeth on the thing are like that big. I'm thinking about taking the teeth and turning them into necklaces and selling them on Etsy or something. But he just wants the meat because, again, he prefers wild meat over store bought meat, and he really likes the gaminess of predatory animals. And people like, oh, why would you do that to a wolf? You don't understand Northern Ontario, where, again, the wolves have no natural predators anymore. The black bears don't take them out. We used to have, about 100 or so years ago, the grizzly up here, animals that would hunt the wolves, but there's not anymore, so their populations get really big really fast, especially this time of year. Going into winter, there has to be a cull. So in this area, they issue like 100 or so permits for wolf hunting. They've already had to relocate an entire pack of them to the other side of the river. There's just too much competition, and too many predatory animals in one area. It There could be a complete collapse of their food source. And I'm really looking forward to, I think, either a coat or a nice fluffy blanket, or a coat or a blanket. And yeah, the next one I want to get is, I really want a moose for the hide. I want in the future. I'm just establishing myself here, but I want to go complete forest druid up here. I gotta show you guys my cane sometime. It looks like a real wizard staff. I'm slowly working on it as a project, whittling it down. I've got to sand it down and varnish it, but I want to do like, I'm thinking now a poncho would be best because we're gonna get a moose this year. I already got my moose, but I'm saying the animal, the moose, and do like a moose jacket and snow pants. with a wolf fur poncho, save the moose's antlers, put it on the hood that I'll make, walk through the forest with my staff, my cane. It looks like a staff, and really become that bushman forest druid. Get some wolf teeth necklace. Make a maraca or something full of like teeth. Walk through the woods shaking my maraca. Just that's what I think. That's the aesthetic I'm gonna go for. Go for the druid aesthetic. That's the plan. But yeah, today is it's already been bled. We'll probably do it in the early evening. It's start the skinning process when we're up there, and yeah, I just got to sharpen my knives. I might publish a video on it, but I'll have to do it either a privatized video where I'll give you guys the links if you ask for it, or a members only video, because it's something I can't really have public or risk completely losing the channel. Ooh, I can even, if I get the moose, I can, around the arms, I can cover in feathers. I've got a lot of feathers from the grouse and the other birds I've been taking off the land. Oh, that'd be really cool. A moose leather fur jacket and pants with a wolf fur poncho, the moose antlers, feathers going up and down the arm, tooth necklace, and instead of using the paws for a necklace, turn them into a belt so they hook into each other. That would be cool. I'm going feral. She broke her pig's squeak. You guys, I gotta show you what I've been doing through the mooses here. There's my moose. That's my face. I might look like a moose, but I'm not. She is. We did our training this morning, and now it's her playtime. Say hi, moose. Say hi, moose. She's begging for this. But yeah. Ooh. And for that whole getup, for the gloves. So right now, again, he's got about 6 to 7 rabbit pelts curing in rock salt up at his place. And as I said, I got no place to keep this stuff up here. He's got a workshop, and he's been letting me use it. I could make some rabbit gloves to go along with the whole outfit. And then I can really be... I'll have the whole druid getup going on. That's probably the winter plans. That's probably the best thing I got for winter. Yeah, that's a good idea. Anyways, that's all that's happened, really. Besides that, I've got power. I've got internet, and life is fan-freaking-tastic. Spine necklace could be kind of cool. I was thinking a tooth necklace, and if I'm gonna use the bones, I'm gonna be using the bones, but I can use the all the bones for like handles and whatnot. That'd be kind of cool. I could use the bone, the spinal columns as I could carve them out and make clasps for our boots. That'd be kind of cool too. Really go strong with it, and be that one with nature druid kind of guy. See, I've been carving. So I found this really neat the stick. It had the end on it that has a little bit of a curve. It's about as this yay high on me, like right up to my chin. I've been carving it out. I've been carving it down so it's a really good walking stick because I need a cane, and if it's gonna be something, it's gonna be something cool. I was thinking about adding some sort of gemstones, but maybe wolf teeth would be better on it. But I'm trying to. I've got a Dremel to carve holes into it. I would like to get a small gas canister. Like I'm thinking that maybe drill into it so I can put a small gas canister in it, drill another hole into it, and have a seal at the top, and where I can hit like have a compression switch on right here with a hole going out on the top of the staff and a sparker, so my druid staff can shoot flames. You fixed it. Yeah, no, I'm just trying to think of what can be done. I'm having more and more time on my hands as the winter comes on. Like it used to be lush and green back here. We don't get much of green. Like the green doesn't last that long. It comes in late. It was green around the first week of June, so we had June, July, August, September. By October 1st, it's back to brown. We get 4 months of green. It's a shame, but that's what happens when you live this far up north. Oh, I'm sorry, Moose. I didn't mean to smack you in the face with a pig. Oh, it's gonna be a beautiful day though. Nice. It's cloudy right now, but I think get a little bit of power today. Yeah, I didn't name mine. You guys, everybody here named my puppy. What kind of puppy is it? Remember, training starts on day one. Don't let the bad habits sink in like I did. I regret letting her sleep under my arm that one time the day I got her because it's never ended. She has to sleep on me every single night. Bad habits are a one-time thing. So start the training now. Like I worked hard with her. That's why she doesn't need to be on a leash. Come on, Moose. Come here. Drop it. Good girl. Good drop. And don't. I'm assuming you've had dogs before. Don't do treat training. I think treat training is the worst thing you can do to your animal. It doesn't. It gives more of a, you know, it's less of a mutual bonding experience than it is a I do this, I get this relationship is, you know, task for payment. You don't want that kind of thing. So do training. You can at first when you're trying to teach them a task at the first very thing like drop it, use the treat. Once he's learned it, once the puppy's learned it, just go straight to pure praise and play training. Praise training and play training gave this real deep bond between you and the animal. And once they've got that in their head, it's so much easier. Good, man. Good, good, good. Like, she has. I don't do puppy treats with her. You know, the things you get from the pet stores? She doesn't get any of those treats. Her treats usually come with her dinner, with her puppy food. She's been really good all day long. I've got frozen chicken hearts and beef liver. I'll boil them for 5 minutes, get all the nastiness, make sure they're just not raw and not frozen. And she'll get a handful of chicken hearts in her meal. Makes her super duper happy, and it's super good for her. Go get it. See, she wants to hang out and chew it in the shade. She just plunked down to do that. But if I call her, she'll come running. Right, Moose? Come here. She's up. She's coming. And then I'll give her the drop command. Drop it. She drops it like a good girl. And then her reward is another throw. Go get it. And she does the same thing where she just did right there until I tell her to come higher, Rose. Come on. Where she comes, I tell her to drop. She drops. I pick it up. And then her reward again for being such a good girl is a pat on the head. And you're a good girl. And another throw. And sometimes, like this time, I won't tell her to come. She'll relax until she's ready to come. If she wants to throw it again, she'll bring it. She brings it. And yeah, she wants to relax behind me. Or just relax in general. But I want to see if she still wants to play. She drops it and says, I would like to play some more. So I let her decide sometimes when she's ready to go. So it's not just, it's not just her listening, it's her wanting to follow, her wanting to play, her wanting to make me happy. And it gives her a little bit more fun, and I just think it's just a little bit more rewarding for the play between the two of us like this. And sometimes I still will give her the command even if she's coming. Come here, Moose. Moose, come. And then there get times like she's tired and she wants to be a little shit. Moose, come here. Bring the toy. Don't be a little shit. Come here. Good girl. Yeah, she got a little bit of the disobedience in her still. But, you don't want a dog that just jumps at every single word. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with her having a little bit of independence and disobedience in her. I think she's got personality. I don't want to break her personality. I love her personality. She can be very sassy, and I don't want to I like who she is. Such a freaking klutz. You still want to play? Good drop. Good girl. Did all that on your own. Do you want me to give it a good throw? I'm going to throw it as hard as I can, as far as I can. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? It's going to go flying very far. So far, no one has ever thrown a pig as far as I'm about to throw this pig in the history of pig throwing for you. I'm going to take it back. I'm going to whip my arm back. And I'm going to use all of my strength like no one has ever used before. It's going to be amazing. I am the best at throwing pigs. I will throw this pig so far, you will have a hard time getting it because I am the best there has ever been at throwing pigs. Are you ready? Because when I throw this pig, you will be amazed on how good I am at throwing pigs. My Trump impression. Okay. That one sucked. Man, no, we're up in Canada. We already have a dictatorship. We're in a hellscape. Honestly, your guy's leader at least gives a shit about your country. Our leadership up here wants to bankrupt our country. Fair enough. You're right. See, I'm not in the States to actually have a good handle on the politics. I live up here in communist Canada, so I only know Canadian issues, Canadian problems. I'm not living there to know or even understand your guys' issues. That's why I really think it's hard for one person from a different country to comment on the politics of another country when they're not living in that country. They don't understand how things work. Do you want me to throw this? Go. I didn't throw it. I said, go. Oh shit, I gotta go. Aubrey's here. He's here to pick me up. I love you guys. Gotta go. Gotta go skin a wolf.